What is going on, guys? Al Malvin here, and this is episode 4 of Manchester United's Transfer Challenge. Today, we are going to be facing Crystal Palace and Aston Villa in the Premier League. But before we get into any of that, let's talk about our form since last episode. We ended last episode with a 3-1 loss against Chelsea in the Premier League, and immediately after that, we were in the world of pain. Seriously, guys, we lost 2-0 to Arsenal and PSG in the Premier League and in the Champions League, and I was super worried. At this point of time, we have actually dropped off to 8th place in the Premier League, and we were basically, in a 3-match run without winning. Okay, we drew 1-1 against Manchester City, we lost 3-1 against Chelsea, and we lost 2-0 against Arsenal. I was really, really afraid. I was really worried. I really thought that this was going to be the downfall of us. We're going to start dropping from this point onward. But when we played against Brighton, we actually bounced back and we beat them in their own turf. We beat them 3-1. It was a goal we know from Bruno Fernandes, Anthony, and Rasmus Højlund that actually gave us this 3 point. And we actually played super well against Liverpool side. Seriously, this Liverpool side, right, is actually doing really, really well this season. They are currently in the 3rd place. Jurgen Klopp is managing them still. Mohamed Salah, as you guys know, is one of the best player in Football Manager and in the world right now. And for us to beat them, 2-1, right? I know it's 2-1. It is still a very, very good win against our top rival. But unfortunately, we have to drop point against this Newcastle team. We lost 1-0 to them, but we immediately bounced back when we faced Union Berlin in the Champions League to top our group. Basically, if you look at this, right, we topped our Group F. I think it was Group F. Yeah, Group F. And yeah, seriously, we are in the round of 16 where we are going to be facing FC Porto. All right, so this game is going to be in the next episode. Do not miss it, guys. All right. Okay, so yeah, we beat Union Berlin, and since then, we have been in winning ways. We won 3-0 against Burnley, and we knocked out West Ham from the Carabao Cup. I think it was the quarterfinal. Yeah, it was the Carabao Cup quarterfinal. And we are going to be facing either Manchester City or Ipswich Town in the Carabao Cup semi-final, which I'm not going to show you guys. But if we are in the final, I will be back for that. Okay, so this is what has been going on, since the last episode. We have win some games. Basically, we have won 5 games and we have lost 3 games. I'm not really too worried about that because when you look at our standing in the Premier League, right, to be honest, right, this season, no one is playing well. When you look at the table here, right, this season is going to be a freaking close race, guys. We have already played 17 games. Most of the teams have already played 17 games, except for Liverpool. And we are only separated by 5 points. Basically, if you look at this, right, the first place and the 8th place is only separated by 5 points. So basically, at this point of time, this season is anyone's title. It could be Aston Villa, it could be Newcastle, it could be Liverpool, it could be us, Tottenham, Chelsea, Manchester City, and it could be even Brentford. All right, so yeah, the key of this game this season, right, at this point of time, is gonna be the momentum. If we can start creating momentum, okay. So if you look at this, we have actually won 3 games in a row. I know it's in different competition. We have played in the Champions League, Premier League, and Carabao Cup, but if we can win our next 3 games in the Premier League, right, where we are going to be, basically having a live comp game against Crystal Palace and the league leaders here today. All right, so if we can actually win these 3 games, right, to end the month of December, I think coming into the month of January, right, I think it's going to be a little bit easier because in the Premier League we are going to be facing the likes of Luton Town, West Ham United, and Fulham. All right, so and I think these 3 games are really, really winnable if we really play well. Okay, so yeah, as I told you guys, the momentum is going to be key. This is anyone's race at this point of time, and it's really exciting, right? Okay, because normally when you play Football Manager and everything, sometimes Manchester City or the likes of Liverpool or Arsenal, they tend to run off with things. But this is the first season, by the way, and no one is playing well. No one is running away with the leagues, and yeah, it is quite exciting. It is quite challenging, I would say. If we can actually win the title this season, right, I think that is going to be a huge, huge boost to this transfer challenge that I'm playing. Alright, guys, so this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against Crystal Palace. It's going to be Onana in goal. Our 4 defenders are going to be Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Lindelof, and Diogo Dalot. Alright, so our 2 defensive midfielders are going to be Kobe Mainu and Amrabat. Garnacho, Mason Mount, and Amad Diallo will be behind Anthony Martial as our striker up front. By the way, Amad Diallo is finally back with his injury. As you guys know, he was actually on an injury since the start of the preseason. I've never played him in any of the live comp yet. So today he's going to make a debut for you guys here in the live comp. Obviously, he's a product of I think he's a product of Manchester's youth academy, right? No, they actually signed him in the year 2021, 2020, 2021 for 18.75 million from Atlanta. Sorry, guys. I really thought that he was a product of Manchester United's youth academy. By the way, this is going to be a second team. Looking at, Crystal Palace form and everything, right? I think so. Our second 11 are going to be able to do the job against them. Okay, so I'm going to submit the team and let's see if we can actually beat Crystal Palace and get them into the relegation zone. By the way, guys, if you guys realize any abrupt end, any abrupt cut to the video, anything like that, it is because I'm having a little bit of a cold here. So it could be because I want to cover up my sneeze or anything like that. Okay, so I hope you guys understand. By the way, we have a very early highlight here. Can we get into the lead? Luke Shaw playing it to Lindelof. Now Amrabat lumping the ball forward, trying to look for Anthony Martial, but it was Watt that intercepted that dunk and he tried to play it on. Okay, we lost the possession now to Ayu. Mitchell now for Crystal Palace. Sorry, Crystal Palace playing it to Ayu now. Lerma taking his time. No one is actually trying to. Oh my god! No one is actually trying to pressure him at all. He had a lot of time, and now Watt on the right hand side. Oh, Garnacho, great tackle by him. He won back the possession for us, but Mason Mount almost lose the possession, and now we are on attack here. Mason Mount from the middle, got past his marker, took a shot. Amazing thunderous shot. John Stone, if I'm not mistaken, he actually had a touch on that ball, but he just could not push it outwards. I really did not know that Mason Mount actually was capable of that kind of shot, guys. Seriously. Look at the replay here. Mason Mount. Get this, he actually had a lot of space. No one actually pressured him. Yeah, Johnstone actually had a touch to the ball, but it was just so damn hard. I tell you, he just could not stop it from going in. Okay, immediate highlight here. We have a throw in. Lindelof to Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo got past his marker. Okay, passing it to Garnacho. Garnacho trying to play it to the left hand side. Two players in the penalty box waiting for him, but he is going to play a pass to Mainu. Mainu now to Luke Shaw. Amrabat, can he take a shot? Oh, he got blocked off there. But Luke Shaw with the possession, playing it to Mason Mount. Amrabat again. Amad Diallo, can he? Oh my god. I really thought that was going to be his first goal of the season, but it was an amazing save by John Stone. No, seriously. We have a corner kick here. Can we make it count? Okay. Guehi, clear it off all the way to Amrabat. Okay. And the highlight is going to end. Seriously. Okay. Immediate corner kick here. Seriously, there's been a lot of highlight here. Football Manager is basically just testing me. They know that I actually have a flu. If you guys can actually hear it in my voice, you guys will know that I'm actually a little bit clogged up here. So to comment continuously, for this, for the match highlights, right? It's gonna be a little bit hard. Okay, but I'm gonna try my best, guys. Okay, Mitchell now playing it to Mark Guehi. Mitchell again on the left hand side. Oh my god, seriously, guys. Okay, Diallo won back the possession. Seriously, I don't know why we were giving him so much of space there, but we won back the possession, so I'm not going to complain too much. Lindelof, Amad Diallo, laid it off to Mason Mount on the right hand side. He found Marshall, and he's onside. That's his fourth goal of the season. Our second 11 is getting it done against Crystal Palace. Love to see that. Really love to see that. By the way, it was a really good passing play by us, Lindelof playing it to Amad Diallo. Diallo, playing it the first time to Mason Mount, and he found that pass to Anthony Martial. It actually went past three of Crystal Palace defenders. No wonder they are struggling. Their defensive line is not good enough. By the way, guys, we have actually had a lot of highlights. It's only the first 11 minutes of this match, and we now actually have a kickoff highlight. Is it going to result into anything? The Corre playing it to Olise. Olise to Eze. Eze is through, and Onana just could not do anything. That's Eze's first goal of the season, and Crystal Palace is going to claw one goal back. It's going to be Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 2. If you look at this, right? It was such an easy pass by Olise. It actually pierced through. Oh, who was this? Harry Maguire and Amrabat. Harry Maguire. What am I going to do with this guy? Seriously. All right, there's going to be a free kick. Sorry, it's going to be a goal kick here. Johnstone lumping the ball forward. Olise playing it back to Anderson. Mark Guehi now. Oh my god, seriously. I really thought this was going to be an easy game for us, But there's been a lot of highlights. And, Crystal Palace are really fighting back, against us. And I love to see that fighting spirit. But I just want them to lose. Sorry. I'm the manager of Manchester United. There's nothing I could do about it, right? Okay, Johnstone collected it. What is he going to do with the possession? The highlight is still going on. So I really assume that something is going to happen. I really hope that we still gonna, we basically gonna control the possession. As long as we control the possession, we know the highlight could be in our favor. Anderson is going to clear it. Dokore lumping the ball forward all the way back. Shaw is going to collect it. And okay, I really thought that he was going to lose the possession there. Mainu lumping the ball forward to Dalo. Dalo on the right hand side. He found Mason Mount. That's his second goal of the game. 15 minutes. Guys, seriously, it's only been. Look at the time here. It's only 16 minutes. And we already have 4 goals in this whole game. My God. Seriously, it has been an end-to-end display by our team. And seriously, oh my God, that's a freaking good attacking display by our team. Look at this, in the first 20 minutes, right, we already have 8 shots on target with an XG of 1.65. Amazing, guys. Okay, so we are going to have a throw in here. Okay, Garnacho. Oh, seriously, that would have been an amazing solo goal, right, if he would have scored that. Unfortunately, it is off target. All right, guys, a throw in here for us. Diogo Dalo. Dalo playing it back to Amrabat. Intercepted by Ayu. But there was no one on the end of the ball there. Lindelof collected it easily. Playing it back to Dalo. Dalo on the right hand side trying to look for Mount. Oh my God, it actually got past a lot of players there. Mason Mount tried to get it. He could not get it. Anthony Martial, he was tackled as well. Garnacho in the far post. He got into the ball and the scoreline is now Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 4. Look at these guys. What was that? Guehi and Anderson, you should have done better, boys. Seriously, that was an embarrassing defensive display by them. All right, guys, it's going to be a free kick here for Crystal Palace. Oh my God. Eze. If this is ruled out as an offside, right? I know I'm the manager of Manchester United, right? But it's going to be, yeah, it's not going to be fair for. Okay, the goal has been awarded. I was just about to say, if the goal is disallowed, right? It's not going to be fair for Crystal Palace because that was an amazing free kick routine there. Okay, Eze just lumping the ball forward to Lerma. There was no one marking him. Mason Mount should have done better there. Onana is the same as well. Seriously, he's one of the worst goalkeeper, I tell you, Seriously, there's been a lot of mistakes that actually led up to a goal, by him. Okay, nonetheless, we are going to finish the first half with a scoreline 4-2. And I really hope that, in the second half, right, we are going to be a little bit more defensively solid. It was an exciting first half, guys, but in the second half, right, there's been no highlight at all. So I'm going to make a few subs here. You know what, Diogo Dalo, I'm going to take you off for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's currently just coming in back from an injury, so he can actually only play 45 minutes. So, just going to bring him on, to make sure that his sharpness, is going to be better. All right, so I'm going to take off Luke Shaw as well. He's on a yellow card. He's tired. I don't want him to make any mistake. And I'm going to bring in Rafael Varane for him. And let's see. Kobe Mainu, you're not playing that well as well. Let's bring in Christian Eriksen for him. And other than that, right, I think I'm not going to make any more changes because our attackers are playing really, really well here today. And Amad Diallo, I really hope he's going to get a goal in this game. He really deserves it. He's actually playing really well. Most of our attacking, what our attacking play has been on the right hand side, he has been the center of it. So hopefully he's going to get a goal. Okay, now Christian Eriksen tried to play a ball. I think it was to Lindelof, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my God, now Edward. Are they going to launch a counter attack here? But he's alone. No one is supporting him. He had to play it back to Watt. Okay, Eze played back to Edward. Oh my God, he got past. Who was that actually? Oh, we were so lucky to not concede there. And the game is going to end 4-2. Seriously, guys, it was a freaking exciting first half. But in the second half, right, I think there was only one highlight, right? Yeah, I think there was only one highlight. But yeah, nonetheless, we got the 3 points that we really wanted. And I really wish, the best of luck to Crystal Palace. I really hope they don't get relegated this season. Alright, guys, so it was an amazing performance against Crystal Palace. But we have a freaking important game in the next 2 days. So, we are going to be facing Aston Villa in the next 2 days. I'm going to rest up the team and I'll see you guys in a bit. Do not go anywhere, guys. Alright guys, so this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against Aston Villa. It's going to be Onana in goal. Our four defenders are going to be Luke Shaw, Lisandro Martinez, Rafael Varane, and Diogo Dalot. McTominay and Casemiro will be our two defensive midfielder. Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, and Anthony will be behind Rasmus Højlund as our striker up front. Let's just submit the team and get into the match. Wow, guys. Remember the game against Crystal Palace, right? We actually had a lot of highlights, in the first 15 minutes to 20 minutes. Look at this. It is the 33-minute and now we finally have our first highlight. It's going to be Bruno Fernandes playing it to Lisandro Martinez. Rafael Varane with the possession to Casemiro. Anthony playing it to Bruno Fernandes. Took a shot. Amazing. Oh no, I really thought that was a save by Martinez. But no, it was actually off target. By the way, when you look at the match stat over here, right, we're actually controlling the game. We are creating more chances. We have more possession than Aston Villa, but we are not being clinical enough. We have 5 shots on target. When you look at Aston Villa's SG, right, they only had 1 shot on target. I really hope we are not gonna. Oh, I really hope we are not gonna regret these chances. I'm gonna tell the team that I'm not happy. I'm gonna start the second half. Okay, it is a kickoff highlight here. Can we win back the possession and make something happen? Douglas Luiz playing it to Chambers. Now Leon Bailey. Okay, lumping the ball forward to Diaby. Ramsey is in the penalty box. Oh my god, he had Watkins waiting for there. He just could not get the pass through to him. Now Chambers with the possession to McGinn. Leon Bailey. Okay, try to get past his marker on the right hand side. Oh, he tried to look for McGinn there. But Bruno Fernandes intercepted the pass, playing it to Rashford now. Rashford cutting it in to the middle, playing it to Anthony. Now Casemiro in the penalty box. Is he going to take a shot? He took a shot. That's his first goal of the season. And I think that's his first ever goal for Manchester United, in this series. Is that it? I don't think so, right? I don't know, but that's his first goal of the season. And he finally gave us a lead in this match. Our defensive midfielder, who is basically, he's actually booked. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ask you guys to ease off tackle you and McTominay as well. Seriously, do not get sent off, guys. Alright, it's going to be a free kick. Bruno Fernandes trying to look for McTominay in the far post. Headed clear by Aston Villa, but Rashford is going to take a cracking shot towards the goal, and that is going in for our second goal, guys. That's his 10th goal of the season. Look at that. He was totally unmarked, in the edge of the penalty box. Took a shot. Oh, no chance for Emilio Martinez. I think it's Emiliano Martinez, right? Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So basically, I think maybe Martinez, his view was actually blocked because there was a lot of play in front of him. Could be because of that, right? But I'm not gonna complain because we are leading by 2 goals against Aston Villa here. All right. So I'm gonna be bringing in Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He could also only play 45 minutes. So let's bring him on, right, and see whether he can actually make something happen. By the way, Luke Shaw is still tired. Seriously, we really need we really do need wait a minute, what am I doing over here? Okay, so Shaw is going to be coming off for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Diogo Dalot is going to be playing as our left back. Yeah, by the way, like I was mentioning to you guys, right, we really need a new left back, guys. Seriously, at least a backup left back or anything like that, seriously, because it's been really hard. Aaron Wan-Bissaka has actually got 2 or 3 separate injuries, from the start of the series, from the start of the season, right? And it's been really hard juggling, with the likes of, Lindelof, Luke Shaw, and who's it again? Diogo Dalot. So, at the result of that, right, Luke Shaw actually had been playing most of the games, and you guys this is the Premier League, right? And we are the Champions League as well. The fixtures will come in thick and fast, as you guys know, we actually had to play like 9 games in the month of December. Yeah, it has been tough. It's been tough, So I really hope that our director of football, with whatever transfer budget we have, I think we have about 9.6 million of transfer budget. I really hope that he will be able to get a new signing done. Okay, and I really hope that maybe our board, looking at us, right, because we are, if I'm not mistaken, in the Champions League position right now. So I really hope, when they look at the way we are performing this season, they're gonna give us some, transfer budget to help bolster up our squad and make sure that we finish the highest, in the highest possible position in the Premier League this season. Okay, get back to the game, right? Okay, it's gonna be Digne. Oh my god. Pau Torres. His first header was actually saved by Onana, but he got back. He got the rebound back and he is obviously gonna slot it in, right? Second time asking. Obviously he's gonna do that. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, it was saved by Onana. Let's see. Yeah, it was actually saved by Onana. Our defender should have done better, guys. All right, guys. So I'm gonna make a few subs here. You know, there's actually quite a lot of our players that are actually tired right now, and I think we need to bring in some fresh legs. Okay, Anthony is not. Yeah, he's actually tired, so I'm gonna be bringing in Garnacho for him. Bruno Fernandes. Let's bring in Mason Mount. He scored 2 goals against Crystal Palace. Let's see if he can actually make something happen here. And Diogo Dalot, you are coming off for Victor Lindelof. I know you can't really play, but you can't really play as a left back, right? But there's no other way. And I'm gonna take off Scott McTominay for Christian Eriksen. You're gonna confirm the sub. I've done all the 5 subs. There's another 17 more minutes left for the regular time to end. Can we hold on to our narrow 1-goal lead? Alright, guys, the possession is with Chambers playing it to Douglas Luiz. Lost the possession to Højlund, but he's alone. There's no one supporting him. Garnacho got into the loose ball. He's going to try to launch Christian Eriksen towards the left-hand side. Can he get across it? There's 4 players waiting. Garnacho! Oh my god! Emiliano Martinez, he actually flew to try to push the ball. But he just could not get his hand towards the ball, guys. Look at that. He actually dived to save that ball. Oh my god. The animation, yeah, it was actually great. Look at this. He just could not get into it, and Garnacho in the far post, he got into the header coming off the bench. He's going to extend our lead to 2 goals, guys. Alright, guys, it's going to be a corner kick here. Christian Eriksen trying to look for Lindelof in the middle of the penalty box. Now Rashford playing it back to Christian Eriksen. Now Rashford again, forced to go all the way back, towards the halfway line, right? Now Lisandro Martinez, Lindelof, Rashford, lumping the ball forward to Garnacho. Garnacho, first time volley. And Højlund, so close to getting his header on target. Playing it to Rafael Varane. Varane, what is he going to do? He's going to play all the way back to Onana here. Now, Lisandro Martinez. Obviously, looking at it, right, there's only another 1 more minute left, right? I don't think Aston Villa is coming back in this match. But if we can score 1 more goal, right, that is going to make a statement. They were actually, the league leaders, right? So, yeah, if we can actually win big against them, that is going to freaking make the statement. And that was an amazing shot by Christian Eriksen. But even an amazing save by Martinez. We are going to have a chance here. It's going to be an in-swinger by Christian Eriksen. Can he make something happen? Can he find someone? Oh my god. Cleared by Pau Torres. And I think that is going to be it. We are going to win this match 3-1 against Aston Villa. And 2 wins in a row, right? That is what I was looking for, guys. Okay, amazing performance by the team. We created a lot of chances. Our XG was superior than Aston Villa. I'm seriously speaking like a proud dad here. We beat the league leaders, I know, they were actually overperforming and all of that and everything, right? But we still beat the league leaders of Premier League. And now, as I told you guys, right, it is a freaking close game, right, this season. Aston Villa, after losing to us, right, they actually dropped down to the 5th place. So, it is far from over. It is far from over. We have played 19 games, we are exactly in the halfway line of the Premier League season. There's still 19 more games to go. Can we win the Premier League this season, guys? Alright, guys, so for the next episode, right, I'm going to be back in the month of February where we are going to be facing FC Porto in the Champions League round of 16 clash. Let's see if we can actually bring this Champions League run all the way to the final this season. That is going to be an amazing first season, right? If we can actually achieve that with the team that I've actually been dealt. Oh my god, seriously, I'm so excited for the next episode. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.